Hey dudes, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking we're making homemade marshmallows. I'm going to show you how to do a pumpkin spice marshmallow twist. You can do classic or fancy for Halloween. I think marshmallows are a great Halloween snack to make because they are gelatin based, and everyone knows gelatin is made out of the bones and hoofs of sweet little ponies, so it's like witch food. Start out, we're gonna put some cold water into a mixing bowl and very, very slowly and gently sprinkle your unsweetened, unflavored gelatin over the top. And once you've got all your gelatin in there, if you need to add another tablespoon or two of water, if it looks a little bit dry on top, you can go ahead and do that. And then just set that aside. And then over here in a pot, we're gonna make our syrup. We've got water, gonna add some corn syrup and sort of get this dissolved a little bit. Try not to slosh it up on the sides at all. And here, corn syrup is an invert sugar, so it's gonna prevent any crystallization from forming so you don't end up with like chunky, gritty marshmallows. Then add your regular granulated sugar. And notice how it looks like all the glaciers are melting, and that's like a sad island full of people that are slowly drowning because of driving too many cars and stuff, and cows farting. So think about that, because that's Halloween-y, right? It's kind of creepy and sad. Then we're just gonna add a pinch of salt and get that mixed up together. The sugar's not gonna be fully dissolved. That's okay. Again, just try not to slosh it up and make a big mess. And put it over low heat. Once it starts boiling, you can increase the heat, and we're gonna cook this syrup to between 243 to 245 degrees, somewhere in there. Once your syrup has reached temperature, this will probably take about 10 minutes or so. And start slowly pouring it into the gelatin as you're beating it with a whisk. I do not recommend trying to do this recipe if you don't have a stand mixer. I'm sorry, but I can't recommend it. So just slowly pour it in a thin stream. Try not to splatter it too much. Try not to pour it directly onto the whisk. And you can see it'll start dissolving the gelatin almost immediately. And once all your syrup's in there, don't scrape the pan, just pour out what pours out. Once you've got all that in there, you want to increase the speed to a medium and let it go for about 8 minutes. By then it'll be really soft still, but much fluffier and airier. At this point you can add any flavorings or colorings you want to add. I'm going to use vanilla extract and some food coloring to make them orange. But if you wanted classic marshmallows, just do the vanilla extract and leave out any kind of coloring. Then you want to beat it for another minute or two until it looks like this. It's still runny enough to pour, and it's almost cool. And then here I've got a pan that I prepared already with a little bit of spray oil, and then I'm just dusted it with some cornstarch, powdered sugar, and pumpkin pie spice. Again, for classic marshmallows, just leave out the pie spice. Then spread your marshmallow mixture out into your pan. Sprinkle some more of your powdered sugar mixture on top, and then let this cool completely, and then cover it with some foil and let it sit 4 hours or overnight, or even up to a couple of days. Okay, so once a couple days goes by, your marshmallows have been sitting here. You don't really have any like recollection of the last 48 hours because maybe there was like a witch spell or something involved. Either way, this is what we're looking at. And you should just be able to sort of get a little corner and peel it out of there. Whoa. Who wants a marshmallow in their hot chocolate? So yeah, you could totally just cut these into squares and make a little hot chocolate thing. Or you could get a pumpkin cookie cutter like I have, because I thought ahead, and cut out some little shapes. And there we go. Got super cute pumpkin spice marshmallow. And I've got some here that I made before that I just did regular vanilla and cut them into ghosts. You could probably do like cocoa on the outside and do some bats or some cats or something like that. So if you make these, please take a picture, send it to me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. I would love to see it. I hope everyone has a great and happy and safe Halloween. See if I can get all these in my mouth without messing up my lipstick. Oh God. Not a good idea.